My name is Hannah Georgia Hassell, and I'm a student from Legacy of Purpose Preparatory Academy. And my science project is Arctic Ecosystem. The purpose of my science project is to understand about the Arctic ecosystem and global warming. My hypothesis is I think that global warming impacts the Arctic ecosystem. Report. This is the Arctic ecosystem. This is the food web. Now I'm going to show you the food web. The fish eat the krill and plankton. The seals eat the fish. The narwhals eat the fish. The orcas eat the fish. The penguins eat the fish. The walruses eat the fish. And the polar bears eat walruses, penguins, seals, and fish. Caribou eats the plants. The Arctic fox eats the caribou. And the Arctic owl eats the fish. Here is a model of the Arctic ecosystem. This is the polar bear, which eats the fish, and it is on an ice cap. This is an iceberg. This is the narwhal, which is the unicorn of the sea, and it's in the dolphin family. This is the orca that eats the fish. This is the walrus that is on an ice cap, and it also eats the fish. This is the harp seal with its baby. This is the beluga whale. This is the Arctic wolf. This is the Eskimo. This is the Arctic fox. This is the Arctic hare. This is the Eskimo that hunts the animals. And this is the caribou. And this is the igloo. Now I'm going to show you how global warming impacts the Arctic ecosystem. CO2 hits the atmosphere and then it hits back to the Arctic, which makes snow and ice melt. How it makes the ice melt, it comes down in the water and it makes the ice melt. And the polar bears wouldn't be able to have a habitat because the ice and snow will be melting. And if they will stay in water for a long time, they will drown. As reflective ice disappears, darker ocean waters absorb more heat. Temperature rise. Arctic sea ice melts. In 1979, this is 1979, the Arctic is there. 2007, the snow and ice disappeared because of the global warming. Now it is 2014, 7 years later. There is now more snow and ice melting. What we could do to help save the Arctic animals? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Walk and ride bikes. Take quick showers. Reduce hot water and gas usage. Plant more trees to counterbalance the CO2. Conclusion. In conclusion, I learned that the Arctic ecosystem is full of many different species. My hypothesis is correct. The Arctic ecosystem is full of many different species. And global warming will extinct some of the animals because of the ice melting and the snow melting. And the polar bears wouldn't be able to have a habitat because of the global warming. It will melt their habitat and they won't be able to swim for a long time or else they'll drown. Arctic animals such as seals, belugas, and polar bears are at risk due to the rising temperature. Climate change melts the ice, which prevents animals from feeding and surviving.